Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of As the Crow Flies Hiking. I appreciate y'all tagging along on this video. It's not a hiking video. Yeah, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try to go kayaking. We're out for 3 days, 2 nights, and we are going to an island. That's right, we're going to paddle out on a lake to a couple of different islands out on the lake and spend the night. I've got the kayaks all battened down and a lot of gear, hopefully not enough to sink us. And I got some people with me on this trip. I got my son, known as Big Fist. So there's Big Fist. Appreciate you going, buddy.
Oh yeah.
All right, so Big Fist is coming along, and I've got another friend with me. This is Avalanche. Hey, Avalanche.
What's up, Brad? Crow?
So Avalanche has got this trip together for us. I've known him for, I guess, 18 years. As I'm getting older, I get forgetful. And he is my mentor, got me into this. So if you hate my videos, it's his fault.
I just got you started. I have nothing to do with the quality of the video.
All right, so Avalanche got this trip together. He has done all the preparation and planning, and that's good because if you know from my videos, I usually get lost. And so he's always the man of detail. And he has been for, oh, he's got a map too. So that's good. But he has got a real boat, not like the stuff I got. Look at this thing. Avalanche, can you tell everybody what this is?
It's a 16-foot Hobie Adventure with a Mirage system. The Adventure is often confused with the Adventure Island. Those are mostly sailboats. So it's like the fastest boat in the Hobie fleet. It's long, it's thin, it's got a great hull for storage. I've got the Yeti duffel on top with all of our gear in there. So I'm excited to see what she'll do out here. This is I'm typically a river guy, so it's going to be cool to see what it does on a lake.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this adventure goes well. I hope we don't end with some sort of boat down in the water. We'll catch you down on the trail. No, not on the trail. We'll catch you on the lake. Talk to you later. What's up, guys? How's the backpack holding up back there? Looks good. Oh, I love this thing. What's up, Big Fist? Man, it's rough. Nice boat, Avalanche. Look at that thing move. There's the rudder. I wonder if Kurt and Kathy are still together. Hope y'all have a long and prosperous life. I bet you there's been many backflips off of that bridge right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that actually.
Yeah, no.
There's a ladder right there.
No thanks.
I just don't see a bridge.
Oh no. Oh, watch this GoPro.
Yeah.
All right, this is an interesting lunch. I'm sitting on a bank here, and I've got my tortilla with some peanut butter and jelly. A little Gatorade action. And here we are on this rock. There's Big Fist. He's actually listening to a class right now online, like he's on Zoom or something, listening to a college class. So anyway, we're gonna head out in a minute once we get through with lunch. made a wrong turn. That's typical of my videos and my hiking. So I think we had the map turned upside down. We ended up going left and we should have gone right. So I think we've done an extra 6 miles of kayaking on still water. And it's funny, the wind was going against us as we were going that way. Now it's turned and it's going against us coming back. Go figure. Anyway, we're having fun. It's a great time, and the other 2 kayaks are pretty swift. Mine's pretty slow, or maybe it's just me. But I'm about to catch up with the other guys, and we're hoping to make it to this island before dark, if I don't get run over by a boat. There's a lot of boats out here. A snake tried to swim in my boat. Yeah. Swimming on top of the water. I hit it with my paddle. Yeah. It went back the other way. I hit it. It was coming. I didn't see it till I got right up on it. It was just like snaking, you know, just swimming at my boat, and I hit it with my paddle, and it turned.
It was serpentine.
Oh my gosh.
I thought you went in.
Well, I just about did.
I bet. Oh no, that could have been hilarious if you were trying to.
We can't go through? No snakes, dude. Water boxes. What is that? See a snake? Oh, be careful.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably.
I think we can go through. Can we?
Well, there's grass right here. I'm saying, like, we could get out and walk them over.
No. You don't want to. You can step on a water moccasin.
Okay.
You sure we can't go through
this
here?
Is exactly where. I mean, you can try it, but it looks
try.
like you're gonna get stuck. Yeah.
Oh, there's a road right here.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just get out and.
Okay, I'll let you get out, and then I'll go after you.
Okay.
Because this is literally exactly where a water moccasin is.
Yeah.
So you might want to be careful. And I have open-toed feet. So.
Yeah, I do too. So we're gonna go over this.
Close the nut.
Oh, there's like a. Be careful. There's rocks right here. I just feel like I'm gonna get a water moccasin. You got it? Yeah, that water, I mean, that was a road there that was flooded. All right, so we had to cross over this little island. We thought we had a clear path through. Thought the water was high enough, but apparently there was a road underneath. It was like a gravel road, and so we had to drag across, and it looked like snake-infested area with all the grass and stuff. But right before that, I had a little encounter with a snake. I was close to the shore, and it was zigzagging off the shore, off of a tree, and I caught it out of the right of my eye, and it was coming on top of the water, and I just happened to see it. I guess it was grace or something. I happened to see it close enough, and I took my paddle and just swiped at it, and it was coming right at my boat. I mean, it was literally the length of my paddle away from my boat. I swiped at it, and then it turned and went the other way, but I guess it was just looking for a place to go. Anyway, not cool, but crisis avoided. I'm waiting for Avalanche to get around the island. His boat is a little bit heavier, and he's got that rudder, and he's got those pedals. So unlike a kayak, a traditional kayak or recreational kayak, it has to have a little bit more depth to get around. So he's coming around the bend now, and me and Big Fist are just waiting for him to get around. This looks like that scene from Rooster Cogburn in True Grit, where he's coming toward the other side and he shoots them all. That was some snake-infested water to be crossed. Yeah, I mean, I could see, the water was so clear you could see, so it wasn't too bad. I know, that was kind of scary. We're gonna cross the main channel now, and there's some boats flying through here. It's really wide. I'm glad that my paddles are like neon green so I can hold them up, but we've seen some bass boats and some pontoon boats and stuff, and they fly through here. So anytime you cross this channel, you're right in the middle of it. You just hope that somebody doesn't run you over. Once we cross this channel, we're heading to the last kind of sprint to the island that we're going to be on. Once we get there, we'll set up camp. Hopefully the next thing you'll see or close to it is us getting on the island and finding a place to camp. All right. How far we got? That's it? All right. So that's the island right behind you? Cool. How you doing? Oh, wow. Watch your buggy so that make sure there's no snakes. What do you think? Yeah. So this island is a little bit flooded. So we got to the island, and the island is flooded. So we're having to go further inland to find a space. There goes Big Miss. So we're kind of circling the island to find the best spot. We found one spot that'll work, but as we go around it, we may find something a little better. So you can probably see it's where there are trees here. I guess it used to be land. Now it's completely flooded. So we're having to go through the trees and get up there, and my worst fear is there's a snake hanging on a tree and it comes down and gets us. So we're gonna move further inland and see what we can find. What'd you see? Oh, wow. Yeah. An old abandoned dock of some kind. Like I'm about to see a snake any second though. I think I see the other side of the island over here. I think it is right here. This is nice. It's it's getting to it. It's gonna be hard. I think I see a path. Look at this old backhoe. Huh? I was hoping we would make it, and we did. There's Big Fist, and there's Avalanche. He's setting up his Ridge Runner war bonnet. We're kind of getting settled in. Got the tent set up. I've got a Kelty late start that I'm using. We're joined by a backhoe that I guess was abandoned here many years ago. Back in here, you can see the water is really high, and it's kind of flooded up in here. So we got the kayaks up here. I've dragged our kayaks up close, and we're gonna get set up and just see where we go from here. Avalanche brought the Hyperlight mountain gear.
Hyperlight Ultra Mid 2.
And this is the Ultra Mid 2 with the
Half insert.
half insert, and he's got kind of a Tyvek or
Yeah, it's a piece of Tyvek.
piece of Tyvek down here for the extra room. And you said you can actually put your bike in here, right?
Yeah, I've got an e-bike, and last trip I laid it sideways and got in, so I had room for my gear, kept my bike dry, kept me dry.
All right, everybody, it's getting about that time. Sun's going down, and we've got a fire going. Avalanche has made an awesome fire. Big Fist and I have got our tent set up, and it's about time that we start looking at dinner. And just an awesome sunset, and we'll be going out on the water and looking out on the water. We kind of look like we're in the Everglades or something. We're in a swamp area. That's what we came through to get here. We came through those trees, and it kind of tucked away in kind of a stealth spot. So this will be cool tonight.
I'm going to put it on dry stuff so it'll actually burn. Like 15. Yep. Now take it to the flame, you know, walk it straight back. All the way down. All the way down.
There we go. We're cooking with gas now. What is that the expression?
That's the expression.
It's like a hot beef one.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that's English in it says instant noodle, artificial spicy hot flavor. That's the only thing in English. And I had it, and it's super good.
You have the,
How much? There you go. You don't need it that high.
You gonna do some welding?
Yeah. Kind of the same deal.
Dude, do you remember when you cooked my whole thing of food and
And
you
you dropped
dropped
it? In the rice, and we were scooping it up because we were hungry.
I was so hungry, and that was so defeating.
But you ate. We still had a whole bunch. It was somebody was with us.
that was
Was it
so,
on the island?
Granddad. I'm pretty sure it was Granddad. I don't remember.
One of my first trips was when we started the NOC, hiked up to this shelter, and during the night it snowed like what 5 inches or something.
I'm pretty sure that was the third trip.
Third trip, but then the next day we hiked to this. I think it was called Hog Gap is where we stayed that second night.
Yeah. So Hog Gap is literally this with the sign up and a down tree and a fire ring. And if we're right here, right over there where the backhoe is, was a barricade. And there were tracks
Holy
everywhere.
crap.
Yeah,
Oh
we'd
my
seen
There
tracks.
were
all
bear
over.
tracks everywhere out there.
We had a fox that stayed ahead of us for miles.
Really?
Okay, so we are at this island, and I thought I would pose the question for my little video. You know, I always do those questions where I say, yeah, I want to see if you're still watching, and I don't know if I bored you to tears, but are you still watching? So the question to comment below is, if you were on a deserted island and you could have three things, just three things, what would they be? So first, Avalanche, what would your three things be?
I was kind of thinking it'd be like tonight. It'd be you two and me, so I could be the smartest man on the island. I would probably want, I'm thinking deserted island means off an ocean or something, some desalination device so I can have fresh water. Definitely would want my wife. And thirdly, probably a machete, multi-purpose.
All right, so that's Avalanche's three things. Big Fist, what would your three things be?
I would also go with a device to make clean water. I would also bring a fishing pole, and I would bring probably a knife or hatchet.
Task for the comments below. Tell me what your three things you'd be if you were on a deserted island. It's a little mosquito-y, little skeeters in the south, and we're right by all this water. Got all this water over here, and then back behind me, then the lake is over here. So we're kind of in between, and so mosquitoes are everywhere. So I guess I'm imagining we did about 9 or 2 miles on just like standing lake water, and every time we turned around, the wind was fighting us. Anyway, we're going to probably turn in tonight because it's extremely heavy mosquitoes out here. Big Fist is going to go in the Hyperlight tent. I'm going to go in the Kelty tent, and Avalanche has got the War Bonnet Ridge Runner that he's going to get in. Avalanche has got the bear bags up. He's got the food bags up with the bear line. Probably not any bears out here, but we don't know exactly what is on this island, so we're going to take all the precautions we can. Well, all right, folks, it's a quiet evening in the tent. Hopefully it remains quiet. We've had a bunch of geese that have been stirring up some trouble out on the water. Fire's dying down, and it's probably about time to go to sleep. And I think that tomorrow we're going to mosey around with the kayaks to a little park area, campground area, and hang out there for a while. And then there's another island, a smaller island, that we're going to try to camp at tomorrow night. So we'll see if that works out. But we've got a good distance back to that smaller island where we can camp at. But so far tonight, perfect. Anyway, good night. We'll see y'all in the morning.